My bad. I'll just say, yeah, but it's event starting soon. Starting soon. Feel free to tune into the live stream. Rolls back. Alright, starting in T minus 20. 1. Ten, 9. Yeah, sorry about that. It's crisp. I'm trying to make it as clear as I can. Nyla or Nilla. Oh, this is clear. This is clear as can be. It sounds like a rhyme in a nursery book. It's as clear as can be. Oh, nice. We got
guiding us.
Shut up. Yeah, we got the Sturdies, we've got the DEPTRUs, we've got the Goofy, the Senator. Got me. Alright, we're gonna just start right now, I guess. Hopefully more people tune in. That would be... That's nothing, just a wee joke. Right, focus up. So, hello there, guys. My name is Major Coin. I'm sure you all know me. At least, yeah, y'all do. Here. But anyways. Yep. So, today we'll be conducting a War History Museum tour, and what this does is we basically go over this museum, which was built to show the history of Vyyrahk itself from a lore perspective, but also covers its history itself. So when it first started out and to where it is, well, technically it's not done today's era, but it technically could count from where it is then to where it is today. Either way. Yeah, either way. So just a few ground rules. Yeah, don't worry. So just a few ground rules as well. Just one, please stay muted. If you do have a question or a follow-up, just type it in chat or kill Skriz. She's not in the VC, but Skriz. She's not. It's fine. Okay, as I was saying. So just stay muted. If you have a question or a follow-up or comment or whatever, just type it in game or send me a DM, just so we don't have to completely ruin the flow of the tour, because I want to make it as smooth as can be. Last thing, I want to clarify one thing on a personal basis. I am not like a decade-old VAC veteran who considers himself the Messiah. I stole that from XBSite's document. But I do my best, as with the VTA, to bring out the best research we can into making these as factual. I'm not a fan of having to stop midway. I'm not really a fan of having to stop. Okay, we'll keep going. We're doing... It's... My bad. Alright. Okay, so we're... Thank you. Okay, last thing, just as I said it, make sure that if you do have a question or a correction, because I can be inaccurate, again, just what I said, send in DMs. So, follow me, please. You're very bad. Okay, this is merely a lore thing, but I got to act in it, so I'm going to tell you how it's done. So, I don't want to cover this entirely because it's not technically VAC history, it's a lore thing. So basically there's 3 tribes. The Takan tribes, Bandit tribes, you've got over here the Diosceles state, I think I mispronounced. It sounded like something else. And then finally we've got the Constantine kingdom. So basically, the lore is Vactus grew up here, where it was oppressed by the ruler King Constantine. And once he liberated the people with the help of Mario Matrix, aka the first Supreme General, he was like, why don't we take this guy? So they did, and then they took that guy. There was a play that we did during the Emperor's birthday, as well as during Vyyrahk's 1-year anniversary. A play we did about the story of the Visionary, aka Vactus, and about his rise to power. It was a really fun play. There's an archive of it. I might post it somewhere, but it was really fun, and I was glad I got to be in it, and I hope some of you guys could see it. But yep, that's... Where's Kaz? Oh, there's Kaz. Alright, next up we actually get to look into the... It's a bit more lore perspective, but also true. So this statue right here is of Dolgan, or Dolgan Magic. We'll cover a bit more about him, but this is just Dark Word of Vyyrahk, retired 2015, that'd be about 2015 maybe. Magic as well. So in... Keep up, please. Alright, so in here, we've got basically just how it all started revolution-wise. Now, as you can probably guess, based on certain things, Vyyrahk had, and to this day still does, takes a lot from a game series called Killzone, which is basically all of these symbols come from. This symbol here, for example, comes from Killzone. It's from a fist, because it is shaped like a fist that you can see. And this is known as the Fist of Victovia to symbolize the people's like rise into power, and also because when you do /E back salutes, your arm in fact raises up. And VAK, the Visionaries Alliance of Kingsmen, because, yep, like that. And this guild logo, which is now used as the Senate logo. Visionaries basically referring to the Emperor, pre-Emperor. Yep. A few information here. We'll try to summarize this. They started to see the more unity after a continuous dying of each other, and eventually united together as one group, one visionary, if you like. One world under Vactus. Alright, if there's no more questions, assuming there's none, you can just say at any point, obviously take game chat or DM. It's not in VC. If you have anything. Assuming there's none, what's seed? Someone typed. That's me. Okay. Devil 2. Kaz, might you know anything about this? Might you? If you don't, it's fine, but if you do, that'd be fab. Or no one might? Alright. UAF. Nice. And sounds nice. Double digits, wow. Whew. That is old. That's very interesting. One of the oldest coins in the double digits. Oh, she's typing. Oh, we're up. If you are finished, we're moving on. But if you have anything more to say, you can go ahead. Make sure you're still typing. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame most groups ended up like... Oh, yeah, some groups have ended up like this. Now the collision. Vyyrahk's first clanning experience. First started out as a Vyyrahk collision. Now these uniforms might remind you of a certain PC game. I guess. Might remind you of half of the Combine. Kind of just similar in shape of it. Design. Earliest known possible insignia of the collision. The collision came before Vyyrahk in about 2008. Yeah. Artist rendition. So likely this was lost. But the old uniforms that would be worn. As well as the old kind of gun. I like this gun. Old insignia. Now, again, as stated already, Vyyrahk does take a lot of its a lot of its things from the Killzone games. This is basically the Hellgan Triad. Um, and see, it's an earlier stage, but it was obviously edited slightly. I got a message. Yep. Okay, let's go. Right, next. This is Liam 3131, aka Sage Alcatraz. Got commander of got commander of the Royal Guard and was Supreme General for a few years. Pretty wonderful. Next, the Empire. Now, as you can probably already tell if you've even played VAC for more than 1 second, these are now outdated uniforms from the just ended era. So, hey, if you guys were in VAC before August, you guys are now museumed. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, well, August of last year. So look at some figures. Stroud, the founder of Stroud Arms. Now, he wasn't really the only guy involved. There was another person involved called, I believe his username, Dome Boy Bean. And him and himself both basically founded and created Stroud Arms. Hello, what is it? What Vatis Corporation? Collision experiments. Next up, we have basically the 5 founding fathers. We've got the Emperor, Caesar Radek, I don't know if you guys have a look, but yeah. General Magic, Mario Metrak, and Dolgan Magic. This is pretty pop. This is pretty wonderful. It's paying me. Not a CP. And we have the GOAT, the man himself in the flesh, Barry. Barry 1234. You know, Barry was a colonel and was the creator and founder of the Obsidian Order and got the title Royal Spy Master. He also had a custom uniform made exclusively for him by the Emperor. Emperor. He did return, as you might know, but unfortunately he has left Roblox for a life of Raven. I cannot honestly think of a more based way to live your life other than Roblox. If it's not Roblox, it's a waste. Next up, Dolgan Madrick. Supreme General and had the title of the Dark Warrior of Vax. Must have been pretty scary. He led many successful raids. I think RET and something like that. The Magic Academy, the Police Academy, if you're a Vyyrahk, but if you're military, you'll know it's the VAC Academy. Okay? So it's kind of bloodline in a sense. Again, this is also a thing from... This is a thing I would love to see in... Yo, Kaz. Hear me out. Should we get these in the Steps of Arcia? I think we should get these, to be honest. These are actually pretty good. I know, but if we do... But do you think we should? If we could... This is a little jetpack from Killzone that you could fly upon. I think we should... Okay. I don't think you could fly about... I know, but that's like we had like 500 people, so you'll have to give some slack there, Cirilla. But this would be pretty fun to fly about in. Next, old machine is a Darius Sicarius. I said that right first try. Made his mark ground. Elevator. Pretty neat, Dev. Alright. Next up, we're going to look at the Reaper era. Hopefully, I think some of us might remember it. If not, that is okay. So next up, we have the VAX units. So these are basically super soldiers. So VAC had, I don't know if it still has, but had a program called the VAX, program, which was basically, so lore-wise, your little people that turn into cyborgs that make you into fully fledged combat soldiers. So, since the thing people could join, hypothetically you could class it as VAX, one of VAC's first elite divisions. And I love the design. I mean, I know I wouldn't probably wear that because, you know, hat combos. Yeah. Would it nice to use them. I'll admit, I probably wouldn't wear that. Yeah. I probably wouldn't wear these in combat because you know big hat combos get in the way, but I just love the design and how they look in general. Yeah, we'll cover vaccines are covered in this little billboard here. But first, we're going to look at the attack or the ATAC. I think we have a little family reunion here. That's pretty nice. But like ATAC, you might have seen these at the recruitment center, Shadow's factory. Very useful for patrolling. So now the vaccines, or the Vax. The Vax, Vactovian Advanced Exoskeleton, are super soldiers, are the pinnacle of Vactovia's military technology, developed as heavy yeah, nanomachines, son. Sorry, that was instinct. Yep. The Vactovian Ascension Corps was the kind of old name of the Vactovian Army Corps, by the way. I think it was I think it was Army Corps, then Ascension Corps, and then back to Army Corps. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's pockets. So I'm just gonna read that out loud for the stream. Level 1 through 3 were grey. It's because lore-wise their body had not were not considered to have adapted to the vaccine yet. Before the colors turn darker, the lights go from blue to red to the body accepting the adaptations. Just reading that out for the stream, but thanks very much for the information, Kaz. That was really wonderful. Next up, we see the guys themselves in the flesh. I love this. I think we should honestly have a Vax unique design rather than just like super sized people, because like they had them during I think the Emperor's birthday, but they were just giant versions with people in the same uniform. Why not just a unique Vax texture? It would probably be too much because there's a lot development wise right now that they probably should focus on rather than just the one-time uniform. Next up, we have the famous painting. This was painted by the Emperor himself, depicting off the Vax unit. It's an incredibly well-renowned painting of it. Pretty cool to hear about this. And now if you look over here, you can see about 12 actually no, 18. I can't do math. You can see a bunch of old screenshots taken probably from someone's computer that were not deleted of the old raid and all that. I think these are very interesting. The fact it's low quality is a good thing, because it really just shows how old these are. But you can still make... yeah. No, this is not... Oh, it is Outpost Pyro. Wait. Yeah, this is Outpost Pyro, I think. Well, this was. This isn't. Oh, this is nice. Oh shit, I'm ruining the shot. Shit, sorry about that, Nyla. TGI. No punching status. Fort Fang. I love to put that. So this is Fort Fang. And kinda looks like a ceremony. Looks like a ceremony type place. And finally here, this is your victory message because the stream like did not appear. Aww. I remember they used to display. They still do it, but they displayed like server codes or something at the end of a raid. Pretty fun. Oh, please also note, going to Skriz, that these grey arms. See. Alright. Okay, lastly, we've got the dude himself, the man, the only. Next up, please. Now we have Devilish Pyro, or Pyro. He does seem a pretty interesting guy. Always a mysterious guy, but a fun guy. In his avatar, he literally depicts himself as old. There's also Jik Outpost Pyro, which was an alternative name for Swampy Moon Outpost. Or SMO as it's normally adjacent to. Next up, we have the new up-to-date insignia. Well, this isn't really the one on the new game, but it was when... So, some point in Vyyrahk's history, it got moderated due to its association with Killzone, or not association, more of due to the assets of it. So Vactus got to speak personally with the people at Roblox to discuss this issue. So, in a way, he instead went from a Killzone-like theme to a futuristic Roman Empire theme. And this kind of stayed for a while. Now, by now, I'd say, personally, it's like a mix between the two. You still have the Killzone-related assets like the STA-52 and the M82, as well as one of Vac's maps literally being just a map from Killzone 3. I'm not joking, you, it's Dealer Station. But we still kind of keep the Roman Empire theme, so it's still pretty nice that Roblox is still able to thrive on the platform. Yeah. And Vyyrahk has also taken a lot from it, but it's fine. Yep. That's a shame. But it's still pretty cool how, like, even after being basically wiping out the entire theme, Vyyrahk still manages to stay alive. That's pretty nice. I love that. That's why I love this group, and I've only known it for about 1 year. Well, several bands. I heard a miscellaneous reason that I'm going to take for great assault, but it could have also been because the insignia happened to be red, white, and black, and I think we might know why we don't like red, white, and black insignias. But again, take that with assault. Next up, a giant crystal. Yeah. Okay, now the bishop painting has been removed. Hooray! Alright, got giant crystal, and now thankfully the bishop painting's gone. Hooray! And next we have actually a Vyyrahk map that someone created, put in the VCN, and it actually got implemented into the game. That's honestly nice of them to do. I really like it. Let's go. Now let them get a shot of the let them get a shot of the map. Pretty interesting. Next up we have over here. Next up we have the Emperor's younger brother, Maxis. I would assume his name is Max, but I don't know what gives the impression. He helps out a lot with Vyyrahk's development, so I'd imagine he's also helping out a ton with Frontline. Hey, there used to be a sign. Wait, there used to be a sign that said what development he did. It's gone now. Budge. Oh well. Okay, next up to the right. We have in a tour that Vyyrahk gave. This guy, Astro, he was basically the late download of his era. He was highly skilled, and he was basically, yeah, as I said, a late download of the title, usually. Serve as general and prominent commander. Oh, that's nice. That's just interesting. Yeah. Oh, Miani. That's nice. Servato, okay, where the quote came, Servatovia, not its ranks, not its uniforms. And now if we do an about face, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, we see the sort of change in how the Vyyrahk's weapons have developed over not Vyyrahk shit. Well, these are Vyyrahk weapons, but how Vac's weapons have developed over time.
Would you?
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Okay. So we'll start around here real quick. So this is the recently retired era. These uniforms are actually right, guys. So these are the weapons. I don't think these are the up-to-date weapons. These seem less quality than they seem less quality than the last era's weapons. Yeah, they are not. Yep, that always says Mark IV. Next up, First automatic. It needs to be single shot, so I think that meant you had to actually click every time, but at least these were, usefulness. First Imperial era. I do kind of like these. Yep, this helmet. I've seen a Senna wear this a couple times. I don't know how he got his hands on it. Yeah. Yeah, they tend to bug out. Yep. They still bug out. Don't know what is it? I know I think it's a limited item, but I'd like to get it one day. You can see we hear more uniforms and slightly better weaponry. I think I've seen these weapons before, and the infamous, or famous I should say, Vyyrahk laser sword. You can get this, by the way, and update its model if you get a diamond subscription for Shroud Arms. Hashtag. So please do get a diamond subscription. It helps fund development and also gets you this cool laser sword at Vyyrahk bases. Very improved weaponry. And me. Yep. Okay, oh yeah, commanders. And around here, we have the recently retired era of uniforms. These are actually cooler than what we... Like, I'm sorry, Tall Roblox and Kadrak. I love you guys. I know you guys are going to be watching the archive. But these uniforms are just better. That's my opinion. These... Alright. Okay, I mean, the uniforms are pretty nice. Just the helmets. We should have stuck with these helmets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Total Blocks. I love you. No homo. It's for Imperial era. And evolve. And it evolves into this. I actually like this. I would want, if this is, assuming this is the S-Gen uniform, I would want to wear this. Okay, next up, we're going to the other side of the building. And by that, I mean to just over here. Second Imperial era. So again, as you know, Vyyrahk took a lot from Killzone. Eventually, they kind of shifted away from the Helghan-based themes of uniforms. So, there was a situation, I think, alright. There was a kind of situation, I think, that happened in one era of Vyyrahk, where the...
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
But, who's... Oh, hi, Kadrak. I didn't know you were joining.
Want to listen to your voice. Continue.
I feel... Okay. Armor the Second Imperial... Alright. So, someone correct me if I'm wrong here, but from what I heard from Viet's tour, there was a certain situation made by the current S-Gen at the time that nobody really liked. And so people kind of brought it up, and I think Dogan got involved. And the Emperor was absent because I think, yeah, he has a disorder. And it's basically the example Viet uses, like, you lift up a weight, arms tired, you can't sleep, but we can sleep, but you just, arms still pretty tired. So he's pretty much an active for the most part, when that occurred. So there was no Emperor to involve when the S-Gen decided to leave. And so the Gate Council come up with an idea. Why not? We come up with a retro week. A week where people can wear the previous uniforms of the previous eras. So the Emperor's coming back and he's like, dude, where the hell's my S-Gen? And they explain the situation, and then he's like, what if we get the old uniforms back? And then that's how they kind of brought these back. These are divisional uniforms, as Kaz has stated. We got one, we got something. And then round here, I think these are the truly recently retired era. We have the sort of old guns, but of course we have the sort of infamous STA 55, which is basically the standard cool Vyyrahk gun. Before we got replaced with the 52. You can still use the STA 55 at Winter Varsia. That still has it. I don't know why, but it does. Then next up we have Caesar Radek. Now, for those of you who are unfortunate enough to play the Killzone games, there actually is a character called Colonel Rad. It's up to date, but it uses the old weaponry, so the M55 and the SA55, with the same stats, I believe. I think. So old technology, but up to date. Anyways, so there actually is a character in the Killzone games called Colonel Radek. And I think this was intentionally on purpose to create that character, but for Vyyrahk. Yeah. That's on frosted currents. So yeah, that's how that's another thing. So I guess I wouldn't say that's a thing Vyyrahk took from Killzone because someone just showed it one day and thought, hey, why don't I be Colonel Radek? Alright, next up we're gonna look up here, then we're gonna go downstairs. So we're near the end, don't worry. Upstairs. Okay, well accounted for. Alright, we have here the Emperor, Vectus, Savior, Deus, Hyperion, Zale, Zeus. Now, before he changed to Vectus, his old username was XD Happy XD. And if you kind of look at the first few letters, you can see that he kind of recreates that here as a little snarky joke. You got X for Xavier, D for Deus, Hyperion, Happy, H-E-P-Y, Hyperion, and Zale, X, and Zeus. I know I don't feel like it. Now, you might know potato farmer jokes. That's because he's Irish. We love to mock the Irish. I'm British, so I agree with that. Anyways, that's the yeah, that's Vectus. Now Vectus was taken initially. I believe that part of the reason, if you look up XD Happy XD, you would find a different account. And I think this was because before then, where it was like 1,000 Robux to change your name, you would just email Robux saying, hey, can I change my username to this? And then they would just change it. That's probably why there's not a why XD Happy XD links to somebody else. There's like 2 people here who can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I heard in a video that's how the system used to go. Any questions about that? No? That's fine. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down here. So we got Mario. Mario, I'm gonna check. First ever person to guy Supreme General. Oh, Cirillo. Womp womp. Victorian. Choose leadership. Alright. Next up down here we have Valorous. Yo guys. We have Valorous. Now you see the 2 men, oh sorry. You see the 2 Vax beside him. Don't acknowledge them, just acknowledge that Valorous is there. And next up we have the GOAT Astral Strike. I love Astral, bro. He's actual good. Bird soldiers, true Vetovian Empire in the field. He's been around for a long time. I like him. Yeah, let's give a /evac salute for Astral, bro. What he does for the VOC and back in general. It used to be an auxiliary general, I think, before XP left, and then he took over the VOC. He still does auxiliary though, I think. I think that's still a thing. Alright, next up we're gonna look inside the wars. Dun dun dun. Alright, come on. Okay. So we got our ribbons, our development-based ribbons, and next we have, now these are the service ribbons. There's some missing. And then next we've got our just general ribbons. All designed by the GOAT Saltigrade. I think the majority, if not all of these are. So yep, go wait for that. Medallion Designer, that's what's always credited for. And the Frostarian War. Most famous destructive force in the galaxy. Our Macam Technologies and Vortex Security. color theory. We're gonna, before we look at these individually, we're gonna look at this real quick. So, we've got a, got a little sort of I don't know what this is, a diorama that shows what most wars VAC has won. I think there's some that VAC lost against, question mark, but were able to just partake in. Now, there is one clan in particular that's missing that I think is noteworthy, and it's CSP. Ah, yes, I'm going to explain that. So, the CSP war, how that wins is because it's a bit subjective. Well, too bad I'm going to. So, I need to hang her up. How you define a war wins is basically subjective. If you think a war is won based on how many points is secured, then CSP is won. But if you think a war is based on who never pulls out first, then VAC won. I think there's a phrase, there's a phrase, a Latin phrase used for this. And I don't know it. So, how do you think a war is won? Endurance war. So, VAC won, that's Pogish. Yep. So VAC never backed down, never gave up. That's why we win. That's why we win, guys. We always clutch because VAC never backs down and never gives up. VAC is amazing, to be honest. Oh yeah, 6-hour wars. I never got to partake in that, but I knew it happened. 12 plus hours. And that, kids, is why we have a dual cap system rather than a rollback system. Yep. Cobra. His body was never found. No, John's dead. John's dead, bros. John's dead. What happened to John? Desert outpost. That's something. Right. Fort Fang. I like that name, Fort Fang. Frost Clan War. Now, I believe... Was it this one or this one? No, I think it was this one. Samchu explained that there was one weapon... It was one of these two that legit had actual projectile-based weaponry. So not confusing it with, like, laser guns, but they would actually, like... Yeah, this one. Bows and arrows and stuff. The fact that VAC actually and VAC clutched. VAC still managed to clutch that, even with this bizarre weaponry. That is pretty poggers. What is that? Oh, that's an F and an R. I don't know where the R comes from. Fortnite. Well, Fortnite was announced in 2011, so maybe they're already preparing for it. And then Outpost Pyro, aka Swamp Moon Outpost. Alright, next up, we've got a few portraits to look over here. I don't know how this guy is. Wait, is this Hate? Oh, I thought it was Hate House. There's Halo Rabbit. General Ares. For the Vectis Corporation. That's another development division, but eventually was just shut down. And now Stride Arms is the only VAC development division. And again, like... Those bad depictions. Yes, oh... Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head downstairs, and we're gonna head downstairs even more. Because, now we're gonna look at significant figures of Vactovia. So these are people who contributed greatly to VAC, and that's why we remember them for the service. Now, I need to check. Yes, they removed it. W. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from here, we're gonna work our way down, then just work our way down to there, and then work our way back here. So start with Hunter 777 or Huntek. No, Alphron. I think. Anyways, unvanquished in open combat, Lord Huntic magic was a revered Imperial Guardsman and stalwart leader for and beyond the Arcadian War. A few words, Huntic to effect the model of Atovian retired honorably after many years of service. Nice. Levi the stead. Actually, it's faster if we do this. So we're gonna go here, go here, go here. No, we'll just go this way. Levi the Steadfast, or Lord Evolution is his username. Model Guardsman. Levi Balance Lurling. Zaztec. Oh yeah, Zaztec. Forgot about that bloodline. Research and development. Recognized. Vyyrahk. Oh, he's one spell. That's nice. One spells here. Zyrahk's the merciless dedication. Did the battle of the gravel pass. Was that? Yeah, that's Robine. Yeah, gravel pass is Robine. I think. Yeah, that was TR. Yeah, let's go. We got Elsar the Relentless, embodied Vax most admirable traits. Varsia campaign. Yeah, must be most loyal. Heads Valdemar Vorfum. Man, I can't wait to get a Vac name. These actually sound so cool. Was revered for his proficiency as both an elite swordsman and an elite marksman. That's a gunsman, by the way. Marksman. Decisive under pressure, and securing Vitovian Summer of the Cobra. We got Ice Zombies. I swear I've seen that name before. Anyway. Pure Engineer Ice earned the respect of Atomic after working countless nights with the Emperor to mastermind the redevelopment of Vyyrahk City. Welp. Yeah, I think one problem was like there was like a code restart or something. His ingenious design and scientific mind. Okay, we got blank portrait, blank portrait, blank portrait, blank portrait, blank portrait, and we got Neok Carnorus. Oh no, not Carnorus. Oh, it's fine. Revolutionized state propaganda receiving great renown for the Iron Parish galaxies. Probably new technologies. Still super by cadets. We got Kylo. Kylo Man was a prominent figure during the Great Revolution. Expert swordsman. Kylo Man. You know, the skull reminds me of someone. Don't know who. Rock's Carnorus or Dome Boy Bean. Wait, who found? Oh well. Okay, two founders of Stroud Arms and Vantage Corporation then. By the way, just for clarity's sake, for the 0% that don't know, Vantage Corporation and Stroud Arms are from Killzone, Vyyrahk Corporation, named after the autarch of Helgun, and Stroud Arms, named after Stal Arms, the named after Killzone gun division. Korvac Gurmaldus, otherwise known as Hugginator, W name, was famed for his charisma and leadership. He founded the controversial. Okay. Or Korvac, his name was Korvac as well. Actriox Magic was a. The Royal Knight was a Royal Knight. He cannot act as an example to countless cadets. Maybe to me. No, I'm just stopping. No, I just freeze for a minute. No, you're fine. It's none of that. I'm just accidentally freezing. Sorry about that. Okay, next up we've got a woman colonel. So Slay in the chat, guys. Colonel Cali Carnorus produced conducted swift and efficient and pitiless exercise for cadets, ensuring a great caliber. Basically created many great VACs for VAC, and that was pretty polished. Next up we got Azant, or Dust Spartan. Actually, I think there's more to cover to her. Or Colonel Cali. Cali, that was a good name. Or Cali, Arcane Cone. I think story behind her, she went offline and apparently moved to Texas. Again, I'm taking this from Via's tour, but I think that might have been what happened. Now, you might notice something in particular about him and compared to other guys. What's different about him compared to basically everyone you've seen in the portrait? Great answers. Basically, he has the Roblox in 2.0 pack. That's one thing. But he's also got the Roblox in 2.0 package, which used to be allowed. There's 1.0 package, aka the bulky package, what everyone has right now. And there's the 2.0 package, which is the more skinny version. I don't know when, but this was just decided, hey, let's not have this. Probably just for the sake of... Thanks, am I still recording? Yes, I am. Oh, Zaytons is here. Oh, they're walking away. Next up, we've got Squid Boy 2. Zord Xavier Vyyrahk was an ever-present force in a conflict-laden era for the Empire. The general fulfilled his natural duty as a leader and role model for all those that served under him. Excellent. I'd prefer it tells you what he did, but nice. Blank portrait. We'll go from here instead. Jarkiev Syndicate, otherwise known as T-Tom25 for Rocks, was a fearsome rogue guardsman and proficient leader. The Menace of the Swampy... That is a title. Menace of the Swampy Moon. Menace of the Swampy Moon. General Doom. Group. Rushes on the side of a Tobian banner. Actually, go down here. Ganix Alcatraz oversaw two of Atobi's most complex Arcadian war to impose order in the chaos. Pretty nice. And then we got... Oh, he had a blue uniform? Oh. If you can find it, let me see it, because I want to see that. Oh, wait till after the tour. We've got Sivorn and Mish. Alright. Said it's because his flames. But blue flames hard. They should have went with blue. Anyways, a Maestro to Jick Sivorn stands as a testament to power contributions. And then finally, last but definitely not least, these two. We've got the goat himself, Viet Miani, who can do this tour better than me. General Viet Miani, military career. He has retired, but every now and then he does pay a humble visit to Vyyrahk, so that's pretty nice of him that he comes and visits. Here's Jess. Oh, jealous. Oh, okay. And next I forgot. Deadly 24, founding Kingsman, Deadly spearheaded early development of Collision. General fell valiantly during the collisionary and gave his life. Did he given his, or does that mean he just quit the game? I don't want to, like, I know it's like it wouldn't happen, but I don't want to think someone actually died for Vyyrahk. That seems worrying to think about. I think it's probably he just decided to retire. Well, anyhow, that is it, ladies and gents. Now, before we end, I do want to kind of... Oh, we forgot one thing. Follow me. One thing. Upstairs. Come on, faster. Faster. Got one thing. One last thing to talk about. Alright, Zaytons. We've got a portrait of Dogan again. Oh, what does it say? I'm gonna climb up there and find out what it says. Okay, I can't. But yep, Stark Warrior. Supreme General Madrick. Yep. I know it says Supreme General. Now, something I do want to end on just before we conclude. It is important to note that this type of event has... Please be muted. This type of event has only ever really been done at least probably 4 times. Well, now 5 times. There's a Viet tour, Aurelius tour, 2 tours done by me, and now this tour done by me. So this is a very rare opportunity. So we rarely ever get the chance to do this. But we are still working out ways in which we can make this better, whether it be more accurate notes or ways we can make it more engaging to you. So what I'm going to do in about if I can find it, what I'm going to do in City Events is I'm going to post a form that you can use to provide any feedback you have on how we can make these tours better for you. Because that's our goal here. We want to make them as fun as we can for the people of Vyyrahk. Man, it sounds like a true LARPer there, but it's true. We want to make these as fun as we can. So any final comments, questions, or concerns about anything we've covered today? I don't mind. Oh, we missed one. We missed one. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Colonel Pix Cosbar is recognized for his tireless work as commandant and founder of the Army Corps. Oh, he founded it. Nice. He was awarded the Lieutenant General. Oh, it is, right. Well, anyone from anything? Oh. Alright, well, gonna post a link now. And that's it. That's the tour over. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please use the form because I and the VTA want to make this as best and as good as we possibly can for the next time we do this. Also, the VC rules are no longer in effect, so you guys can unmute and chat away, but I'm going to leave. Now I'll refer to your DMs in about 2 minutes.